Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What is good? Welcome to Master League again. And we're about to go for our first trophy of the season today. The Club World Cup. Of course, we are Champions League champions right now. So it's now time to see if we can become champions of the world and represent Europe. And we'll be playing against, I guess, the champions of each of the other continental competitions. And first up, we've got Vleergroom, which I'm not sure are a real team, but that doesn't matter to us. So let's just get straight into this because, in fact, we'll have a look at this schedule here. And it's a bit of a mad one. Obviously, we finished off our last stream with a good 4-1 win against Stoke. So we've got the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. We'll probably end up playing against River Plate in the final. Then we've got Man City and Everton, and we'll probably play the West Brom game as well to keep ourselves in this title race. So first we need to focus on this game here and see what we are looking at. So decent squad condition. Kimpembe's gonna have to sit this one out. I don't think we should encounter too many problems in that sense. They've got some decent players in there. They've got a level 58 goalkeeper though, so it will be a shoot on sight policy. Definitely. Let's have a look actually with the mark settings. Allows you to scout your opponents. Two strikers are pretty quick. Their winger not offering a whole lot, and yeah, Klasnet should deal with him. As for their back line, what we're looking at, slow and even slower. This guy can defend, this guy not so much. Also, the fullbacks are absolutely pissed as well. We should dominate this game for fun. I might even rest on him and put Butland in. This is a good opportunity actually to play some of the other players. In fact, there's going to be opportunity to rest because we've got Man City straight after the final. So we don't want to risk too much in terms of injuries and fitness and such. I'm going to play Lucas Paqueta. I think he definitely deserves his chance. I think that is pretty much how I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, this should be pretty straightforward. Let's do it. Let's go. Definitely looking forward to this. Massively looking forward to this. In fact, I'm gonna take my face off. Let's focus. Okay, here we are. Club World Cup final. Paul Pogba leading us out for our first major trophy of the season. He's got to be feeling confident. Another chance for him to announce himself on the world stage. Already a World Cup winner, of course. Not really much left for him to prove, but he could be a world champion at club and international level. Let's hope so. And actually, I'm going to change the camera angle. I change the camera angle just a little bit. I'm gonna go for that. I think I like this. This is actually quite nice here. Oh, Kolasinac, what are you doing that? There you go, good win there. Lucas Paqueta. He's got options. Dembele's onto it. Getting a little bit of choppiness here. Oh, unlucky. And that's Ousmane Dembele there with the first goal. Fantastic stuff. And we are in business straight away. We are definitely in business here. That's a very good finish there from Ousmane Dembele. Let's get this game killed off as early as possible. It's looking a bit smoother now. I was recording on too many devices. Slowed the game down a bit, and Pogba just dominant there, as you'd expect. Not the greatest. We put Pogba into a bit of a sticky situation there, but oh, come on, ref. That was great defending there from Delete. So it's questionable. He's hit that. It's a comfortable save there for Butland. He'll be comfortable with that. Oh, we might be in trouble here. Yeah, force them back. It's definitely not going the way you think it will, mate. And they get the throw in there. No foul given. Good header. Belushi, what have you got? I think he's got an assist on. Maybe. Aubameyang puts it in for Paqueta. Oh, good save from the keeper. Very good save. That's a great clip over the top. Good play and a decent save. So that could and should have been 2-0 there. Oh, nearly first that one as well. Bellerin. Looks for Kolasinac. Oh, he almost found Aubameyang there. We've got a free kick in a dangerous area here. Pogba's got to fancy this one, but I don't know if he's the guy for the job. I feel like Paqueta will be best over this one. And he is. Oh, just over the bar there. Just put a little bit too much on it. Still looking good here. Looking very comfortable. Poor Pogba. Tries to find out Aubameyang. Couldn't quite. Wins it back though. Casemiro puts it straight through to his countryman. Kolasinac. Oh, couldn't quite get to Aubameyang there. Pogba. Oh, unlucky. Tried to run through his man there. Casemiro now. Tried to find Aubameyang again. And now we might get a counter. We do get a counter. Oh, it's a very good counter. And they've equalised. Well, who saw that coming? And Bevan with the finish. Let's have a look at that again. How is that? How has he just been allowed to run through there? Bellerin, he spotted the danger. And all of a sudden, it's even Stevens. Not what anybody would have expected. Dembele now. Dembele. Oh, the cross blocked by his man. Pogba. Oh, come on. We've been completely dominating this game, but as is so often the case, we get caught on the break. And we are prone to that. Defensive coaching has always been a weakness of mine. Despite the defenders we brought in, we still do have our deficiencies. Bellerin with the ball in and just ahead of Paqueta. Goes out for a throw-in. Casemiro. And to Belushi. Belushi gets past his man. Shoots. Oh, and it's blocked. It's a great block. Ousmane Dembele now. Goes for a cheeky one. Oh, that would have been special. Well done, Casemiro. Belushi again. Ball out to Dembele. Can't keep it in, but he does get the throw in. Belushi. Oh. Well done, good challenge, because we could have been in trouble again there. They're doing well with this deep line here. At half time, we're going at the break. Level pegging. And after a great start, it seemed like it would be comfortable for us, but we've let it slip. We've definitely let it slip. Second half, we need to be on our job here. This Highland's a little bit concerning. So we need to be a bit careful here. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that wasn't the right ball. There was nobody there. Paqueta. Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Oh, it's just wide. Yeah, we are playing with a deep line, but not deep enough. So I'm going to drop this line all the way back. Well done, Casemiro. Oh, shaky. These guys have really come out to play. They've turned up for the occasion. Oh. Well done. One of these balls to Aubameyang is it's going to make it through. Just going to keep going for it. And now this midfield is starting to give us a bit of a problem here. Oh, Belushi couldn't quite find his man there. There shouldn't be a problem for Kolasinac, and it's not. Butland gets that longer gate. Oh, referee, it's never been a foul. Come on, what are you doing here? Go on. Oh my goodness, nobody up for that header. And Jack Butland on hand to rescue his defence there. There's a tough challenge in, but oh, Dembele just sneaks the nutmeg, but caught late on. Good challenge. Pogba. Belushi. Aubameyang. Oh, just a little nudge to the keeper there. Pogba again. Tried to find Paqueta. Good tackle again. And this midfield is doing its job here. And just offside. We have some changes to make. Belushi's got to come off. He hasn't had the greatest game. We'll bring on Savic. Big ball up to Aubameyang. Out to Savic. Could make an immediate impact here. Gets it into the box. Aubameyang. Savic with his first touch of the ball gets an assist. And Aubameyang surely puts us through to the final now. Let's have a look at that again. Savic with the clipped ball in. Oh, keeper's position there was way off. A great clipped ball over. Poor from the goalkeeper. Now can we hold on to this? Oh, we nearly got punished immediately. We've made hard work of this. We didn't need to. Oh, just too much in it from Aubameyang. Not the greatest pass to Paqueta there. Big header, comfortable win. Oh. Kolasinac should get there first. It does. It's a great block. And goes in a bit late for the second one. Didn't really need to do that. It'll probably pick up a yellow for that, and deservedly. Get rid of that. Well done. Now Aubameyang can run. Oh, I should have sent Paqueta through. He should have sent Paqueta through sooner. Oh, come on. Paqueta's been getting absolutely nonsense service today. And you can only feel sorry for the lad. The attack just hasn't linked up well at all today. But there's Paqueta, and there he goes. He gets his chance finally. And that is 3-1. And all of that front line get their goal. And that is much more like it. Pretty much the last kick of the game there. And Paqueta makes sure he gets himself on that score sheet with an emphatic finish. Aubameyang unselfish. Paqueta unforgiving. The referee still not putting our opponents out of their misery here. And there we go. It is 3-1. Good result, and we are through to the final of the Club World Cup. There we go. Brilliant victory. All in all, a comfortable game in the end. It looked a bit shaky when they equalised, but after that, we controlled the game. Looked good. I had to make a little tactical tweak, and that paid off. And as expected, it is River Plate in the final. It's going to be a tough one. They are a good team. Oh, Lucas Paqueta continuing to improve. Club captain Paul Pogba addressing the press as we look to write our name down in world footballing history. So now we are through to the final of the Club World Cup. Can we win this? Surely. Let's have a look at the side we're up against. So, ooh, Casemiro not quite feeling it today. Berger can sit in there. I think we'll play Harit this time. Try and get something a little bit more cohesive happening in midfield. Second. Right, so it's a tougher team. Nathan Ake in that back line. He's not going to make things easier. clearly a much more talented team than the one we just faced. But, Kolasinac looking a bit tired, so we'll go with Tierney in there. Unfortunately, Paqueta not really feeling things either. Got Donnarumma. We'll play Mbappe. I think we'll play Mbappe. I think that's the right thing to do. Right, let's do this. 90 minutes away from being the best club team in the world. Let's go. Okay, it's being played at the Fenerbahce Stadium. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I'm really expecting a tough game from River Plate. But this is our chance to cement ourselves as the undisputed best team in the world. We need to play the very best of our brand of football. Mbappe. Oh, unlucky. And he's getting stuck in today. River Plate not making things easy for us at all. But now they're on the attack. They're building well. And solid clearance there, gets rid of that. Uh-oh. And that was an odd pass. This is a tense game so far. River Plate having the best of the early exchanges. And now Aubameyang, him and Ake, they're going to have one hell of a battle today, it seems. Well done, Tierney. Well done again. Brilliant from the young left back. And Aubameyang's touch, not the greatest there. Bellerin capitalizes on the loose ball though. Oh, and Nathan Ake again. And now Mbappe. Still Mbappe. Oh, I just couldn't cut inside his man. Mbappe's going to want to prove himself today. We know this. And now Aubameyang. Still Aubameyang. Tried to find Harry there, but couldn't. Good pressure from Pogba, but not enough. Bellerin's going to need to get there, and he does. Excellent from Bellerin. Composed defending. Back out to him on the overlap there. Now Arsenal could start something here. Aubameyang should have the pace now to beat Ake. Tried to cut back inside him but couldn't. Ake really looking the business right now. Ball to Harry. Oh, come on. And Aubameyang gets in behind, but he's been pushed out wide. Great touch. Oh. They are making this difficult for us. They're making this really difficult for us. Bellerin, Pogba, Harit. Into Pogba. Pogba could finish. Oh, that's great football. That is phenomenal football from Arsenal to go 1-0 up in the Club World Cup final. And Pogba, captain, leader, legend, leads by example. And let's have a look at that again. Just a brilliant third man run, great touch and a fantastic finish under the body of the goalkeeper. There's only so much Ake can do. Cheeky little reverse pass there from Aubameyang, and that's phenomenal. Now they are marking Pogba tightly. He has been the danger man today, so he's going to be getting some extra attention, as you would expect. But of course, that is going to open up opportunities for the likes of Aubameyang to make it two. Oh, he's hit the post! And I can't believe Mbappe's not hit that first time. And that is an absolute lifeline for River. Great tackle from Kimpembe. That was needed because he was winding the shot up there. Oh, come on, Harriet. You've got to release that quicker. And that's not the best bit of post play from Aubameyang. Obviously not his strong suit, but still you'd expect better. But at half time, it's 1-0. Paul Pogba with the goal. And River not making this easy for us. We'll say that much. Very solid at the back. And we've had to work hard for this. Second half on the way. We are 45 minutes away. The brought on Quintero, who is obviously a very talented player, as we know from our QPR days. Great touch from Aubameyang. Shoots! Oh, fantastic save. Fantastic save. We've come out all guns blazing here. That was a very good football. Oh, brilliant touch. Took him away. Probably could have gone the other side of Ake. But got a good shot away regardless, and the keeper got down quickly. Pogba. It's that one in. Tierney at the back post couldn't get there. And now River could be on the break. Tierney does a great job there, slowing that down just a little bit. And Kimpembe. Berger. Out to Mbappe. Pogba. Oh, referee. How is that theirs? Ref, what's going on here? How is that theirs? Enzo Perez. Just... I mean, that is the softest free kick you'll see today. Mbappe now. And Aubameyang should get there comfortably, and he doesn't. And Ake is probably going to win this one. And if anything, Aubameyang does half the work clearing it for them. Now that with Bora. Mora. Casco now. He's going to look to create something. Finds Mora again. Now Bellerin. Comfortably first to that one. Finds Dembele. Who plays it straight through to Aubameyang. Who clips it over to the far post, but wasteful effort. Probably should have looked for Mbappe. Oh, neither of them could decide who was going for that. It's gone out for a corner. I think we're going to make a change of our own now. How it's going to come off, we'll bring on Reiss Nelson and put Dembele in behind. And at some point we're going to look to, in fact, I'm going to bring Icardi on right now. Okay. Here we go. Let's get rid of this. Pogba, good header out. Chase that down, Nelson. And he does. Oh, that's brilliant work. Icardi. Oh, that is fantastic. Pretty much his first impact of the game. Comes on to score against the team from his homeland. And the subs combine to devastating effect there. Nelson chased down that clearance, played a great ball through, and just the cheekiest of chips there from Icardi. Makes it 2-0. We brought him here to allow us to be more ruthless in our quest for trophies, and that is exactly what he's brought. Oh, he knew as soon as that left his boot. Fantastic. There's a speculative effort there from River. Didn't really expect much from that. And Icardi just completely controlling the game here for us now. Reiss Nelson. Lays that off well to Pogba. We don't get anything from it. We've got the advantage. Icardi. Oh. And we really should have got the free kick there. The referee's booked him though. There's that little clip there. Quintero finds Montiel. Oh, good effort. I thought he might have caught us unawares there. He just found a little bit of space there, and oh, if he'd managed to strike across that catch up with the outside of the boot. That might have beaten the keeper. Or at least giving him something to think about. Big ball up. Of course, Icardi wins the header, but doesn't direct it well enough to Mbappe. Mora couldn't quite outdo delete there. Oh, it's fantastic hold-up play. Oh, Pogba. Oh, no, not even Pogba, Dembele. Trying to set up Mbappe there. And a wasted pass. A wasted chance. There's still time for River to do something. They're going to need a goal pretty quickly. But there is still time. Dembele. That's a pretty good tackle. I wouldn't have given a free kick there. Tierney puts it long. Oh, Icardi chanced it. Thought he might get behind Ake. I tell you what, if we didn't already have such a strong defensive cast, based on today's performance, I'd be looking at Nathan Ake. This would definitely put him in the shop window, I'll tell you that much. Good block. Bellerin, keep that in. Ah. Donnarumma goes short to claim it. Oh. Nearly in no man's land there. Donnarumma definitely stepped out far, and that was Ake's chance. Perez pulling up with an injury now. He's definitely run his course today. Played his absolute heart out for the team. And Icardi not challenging for that header there. Wanted to try and take it down his chest, but couldn't quite. Quintero managed to work his way around, but couldn't completely beat Mbappe there. Reece Nelson. Oh, unlucky. Couldn't quite get the nutmeg off there. Brilliant. There's Casco. Bellerin. And there we go. The victory. Champions of the world. Arsenal winning the Club World Cup. What a batch of players this is turning out to be. River Plate gave the best that they possibly could. Put in a very valiant performance. But there we go. The best team won on the day. Arsenal, FIFA Club World Cup winners. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Parade that to the fans. This is all for them. And what a victory. Paul Pogba, man of the match with a 7.5. Got himself a goal. put us ahead and put in a pretty solid midfield performance. Reece Nelson came on, got himself an assist. Icardi came on, got himself a goal. No complaints from us. But River Plate cannot be upset with their performance today. They put in a good shift, just came up against a better team. Nice, some GP. And there we go, confirmation of that result there. And Vleergroom, the team that we beat in the semi-finals, came through, got that third place with a 4-2 victory. But the result that really matters there is that 2-0 win over River Plate in the final, and Arsenal being the world's #1 club. I mean, not enough for the owner to be happy with us, though. We've just won that, and still only 48% managers owner trust, which is it's crazy. I don't know what more we can do. And I guess now we get back to... Alright, and now we get back to normal viewing. The Club World Cup is over. It's now time to get back into the league, continue to chase this treble. This game against Manchester City, which is... a very important one. It's our chance to go top of the table. We're only a point behind them. Chelsea also level on points with us. This is a must-win game. A 6-pointer even. So if we can get points at Man City's place, we've got to feel good about this league. Let's take a look. Right. Oh no. The form not ideal, if we're being honest. We could go Maitland-Niles. I think we'll go Maffeo. I think that makes the most sense. And I think we'll go with Icardi up top. I think that's going to make the most sense. Milik also on the bench, as Aubameyang just not really feeling it today. Left back. I think we go for Tierney, maybe. Or no, we'll go. I think. Against Mahrez, you're gonna need that speed. I'm gonna go with Tierney. And then they've got Brahim Diaz on the left. Oh god. It's a technical side. It's a very technical side. Physically, we should absolutely be all over them. Oh, Gabriel Jesus is definitely going to be a problem, though. This is a really tough game to... Right, I think I'm going to change my approach in the midfield for this. In fact, no. Harriet should actually be okay this game. That midfield isn't the best ball-winning midfield. They've got a past-it Yaya Toure, a past-it Granit Xhaka, and a somehow still hanging on and still brilliantly technical David Silva. Should be okay. I'm going to start Nelson and look to bring on Dembele off the bench. Put Savic in there. Right, I think that's what I'm going for. It's going to be a tough game. But this is a good chance for us to go top. The best chance we're going to get, really, to go top of the table. Keep Casemiro on David Silva. Harriet on Xhaka, Pogba and Yaya. And we know Mendy likes to get forward. Okay. This is what we're doing. Come on. Here we are at the Etihad. Biggest game of the season so far. Without a doubt. Yes, we've just played in the Club World Cup final. But the league is definitely what we want here. And Man City stand in our way. 3 points here will do us a massive favour. Whatever happens, we cannot drop points today. And we're underway. Early interception there from Maffeo. And Reece Nelson bullied off the ball there. Pogba, very good from you. Delete. Casemiro. Well done, Nelson. Oh, unlucky. Couldn't quite get that ball to Icardi there. Brahim Diaz. Oh, not quite the right ball there from Nelson. But Maffeo. And somehow we get that away. Not the greatest and most textbook bit of defending we've ever done, but job done there. Oh, Varane is going to be a hard one for Mbappe to beat today. Almost as quick as him. definitely stronger than him. Icardi does well. Oh, look at that. Let's keep that going. Let's keep that going. Just keep them out of here. There we go. Well done. Icardi turns Yaya Toure comfortably there. Finds Pogba. Still Pogba. Just tried to barge his way through that midfield there, and maybe against one player, but against two, it's just unlikely to ever happen. Brahim Diaz now. Almost got the wrong side of Maffeo there. Maffeo just managed to take the sting out of that cross. Mbappe now going to run at Varane. Oh, Varane just puts a stop to that. Brilliant tactical move from them to play Varane at right back today. Obviously not his favourite position, but he is the man most likely to deal with Mbappe. And now David Silva has been dealt with there, and delete needed to do that because we were in trouble. There's no two ways about it. And Manchester City do look the business here. They're giving their youngsters a chance this game, and so far they seem to be giving a pretty good account of themselves. Mbappe, oh, just couldn't quite get beyond his man there. And Icardi putting in a pretty good shift right now. Reece Nelson with a nice little touch away from his defender, but just a little block there from Otamendi. Now Pogba. Otamendi clears that, leaves absolutely no room for error there. Gets that away from his goal. Arsenal looking the stronger of the two sides so far, but as with Manchester City, you know you can never count them out. Oh, referee, nothing given there. Ref didn't see anything wrong with that challenge. Very creative play there from Mahrez to find Gabriel Jesus, and they're combining well down his right hand side. We get that away very nicely. But don't keep it away. And Man City having a pretty decent spell right now. Good challenge though. Mbappe. Well played there. Icardi cuts inside. Oh, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal play from Mauro Icardi there. Just the confidence to even attempt that. He got pushed out wide. And he knew he'd have to come back on his left foot. His, what you would think would be his weaker foot. And he's looked at Manchester City and said, I've got no weak foot. This is going exactly where I want it to, and it does. Ederson is no slouch in goal. Let's make that very clear. Great through ball there from Harry. just stepped away from Otamendi and just leathered that at the far post. Phenomenal. Mario Icardi coming good again just before half-time. And we go in at the break at the Etihad, 1-0 up. And we're looking good. Definitely looking good. Now, we're definitely expecting a lot of pressure from Manchester City in the second half. So we're going to lower this defensive line just so we don't give them any through ball opportunities. Second half underway, and they've brought on Aguero. Gabriel Jesus wasn't having the most luck in that first half, to be fair. Pretty much in the pocket of Kimpembe, so they've gone for Aguero, who is obviously a phenomenal player. Oh, unlucky. Arsenal building confidently, but now they'll have to be on their toes with Aguero. Well done, good defence from Arsenal there. Everybody chipping in as well. Very refreshing to see Harry playing so deep, being willing to win that ball back so far back. But now Reiss Nelson on the break. Oh, and Mendy was so quick to get back and cover. Good tackle on Diaz. They've gone wide, and we read that. Getting clear by Harriet. Mafera now. Oh, that's not the greatest ball. Not the greatest ball at all. Ball into Aguero. Wants that ball over the top there, but delete says absolutely no chance. Oh, couldn't quite get Mbappe through there. They're paying him a lot of attention, as you'd expect. A player of his quality. Delete again. And it was brought down there, but the referee gave absolutely nothing. They've now got a corner. Brought on Manolo Gabbiadini for Brahim Diaz, who played well, just couldn't get the better of our defence. Oh! Great strike there from Varane. On the weak foot as well. That would have been some goal. Donnarumma equal to it though. Oh, that dropped so perfectly for him. Yeah, let's get closer. Casemiro. Oh, unlucky. Loses out there. Good save. Very good save. Now Mahrez against Kimpembe. Kimpembe makes that look easy. Oh, couldn't quite get it to Icardi there. Pogba picks it up. Finds Nelson. Icardi. Back out to Nelson. Oh, and Mendy just a little bit too sharp for Reiss Nelson there. It's going to be a real test of his talents today. Good save. That looked... that was a bit nerve-wracking there. Oh, and Otamendi just keeping Icardi out there. Good win back there from Kimpembe. Let's win this again, Casemiro. Brilliant. Keeping the pressure on Manchester City here. Oh, Reece Nelson couldn't quite get in behind there. The pressure is still on. And they finally get out of their half. And it's their turn to cause some trouble. And Xhaka looks for Mahrez, and what a save. What a incredible save that is by Donnarumma. We had Mahrez striking that with some authority. A good, strong left hand to it there. Phil Foden comes on to replace Xhaka. And now Mbappe can get away here. Absolutely blistering down that left-hand side. Cuts inside of his man. Oh, just overruns it a little bit there. But the header keeps the move alive. Pogba shoots from range. Oh. Tierney should win his header. Does win the header. Only as far as another Man City player though, but wins it back again the second time round. Fantastic from him. Poor Pogba. Oh, couldn't quite get it away first time. He does this time. Oh, Nelson. Didn't keep himself on side there. Let's tie this up a little bit. We've got some very tired legs on the pitch. We'll bring Lucas Paqueta on. And I think Savic as well should help us keep things tight. Good performances from both. And now just some fresh legs to help us keep the ball late on. His final couple of minutes. Nelson. Still, oh, I was going to say still Nelson, but Mendy has been incredible today. And there we go. A fantastic result for us. And unless Chelsea have got some incredible goal difference in their result, we are top of the table. There we go. That's how that game played out. Manchester City, as always, completing plenty of passes, matching us for possession pretty much. But we were more clinical in the end, only slightly with that one goal. But it was what we needed. Mauro Icardi with a phenomenal finish and some phenomenal audacity to even try it. Gets us the victory today and the 3 points. Of course, Icardi, man of the match. Oh, Chelsea lost as well. Chelsea dropping points, which puts us clear at the top of the table. 2 points clear. Manchester United winning 4-0 against Everton, having no problems there. Spurs dropping points as well. Wolverhampton dropping points. Oh, that's worked out well for us. It's been a good weekend for us. I think Wolves are pretty much out of the race now. 10 points off the top. But still very much in the hunt for Europe. Definitely can't count them out of that. But there's still only 4 points between first and sixth place. It's going to be a tight one. I think I can see this season going right down to the wire. But we're looking good right now. We are looking good. 2 points clear at the top with a +5 goal difference over Manchester City. Looking decent. Definitely looking decent. All right then, now one more game. Oh no, we've got two more games. So we've got this Everton match, then we've got the West Brom game. Alright, so I'm going to save that just in case. I don't want to lose those results. We've just won Club World Cup and beaten Man City at their place. Definitely want to save those. Right then, now the game against Everton. What are we looking like? Okay. Pogba's tired. He's going to need a rest at some point. So I think today's probably the day to do it. We'll play Savage. We'll put Paqueta in attacking midfield as opposed to up front. And oh no, Belushi is on very good form, so we'll give him a chance again. He's played pretty well so far this season. Obviously not super prolific in terms of the stats, but that's not all that matters. He's got a couple assists. I think I'll bring Belushi off the bench, but it will be good to play him. Kimpembe not feeling it, so we'll play Jimenez. Against Umar Nias, he should be okay. In fact, how quick is Nias these days? We'll be okay. We'll play a deep line. And just not give him any real options to get in behind us. Do I play Laporte instead of Delete? Let's have a look. There's not a lot in it, if we're being honest. Delete, obviously a better ball winner. Both pretty even in terms of pace. Laporte, obviously the better passer of the two, but Delete's catching up in that sense as well. In the air, Delete's better. Not really a lot in it, to be honest. I think I'm going to keep Delete on. I think this is a pretty good side to go with. We'll put Pogba on the bench just in case. You never know when you're going to need that injection of quality. But I'd like to give him a rest if possible. And I think I am pretty much good to go with that. Let's do this. Alright, here we are. Against Everton. We should be looking at 3 points here today. We've just beaten a very good Manchester City side. Time for us to keep this good run of form going. So if Bellerin was a better pass to the ball, I'd have tried that first time ball into Aubameyang, but don't know if he's quite got it in his pocket. Lucas Paqueta has got whatever he wants in his pocket. Aubameyang's got his defence in their pocket. Oh. And finally that move breaks down. Oh, unlucky. Tried to catch some slip in there. Go on, Savic. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Everton keeping the pressure on right now. Ball into Omar Niasse. And just seen out there by Jimenez. We just need to make sure. Aubameyang now. Mbappe. Straight through to Aubameyang, but too close to Michael Keane there. Paqueta. Still Paqueta. Oh, come on. Too close to the keeper there. He's definitely got a long shot in his locker. Casemiro gets it up to Aubameyang for the knockdown. Oh, if we had a player lurking there, Everton might have been in trouble. Those tend to be the areas that Pogba does occupy, but he's being rested today. Mbappe finds Paqueta. Mbappe. Aubameyang is always keen to get back on that right foot. I think Everton have sussed him out already today. Everton building quite nicely here. This is a very good play from Everton. They've gone out wide and highly unlikely to win battles in the air against this centre-back pairing that Arsenal have gone with today. Well done. Excellent from Mbappe there to win that back. Finds Ousmane Dembele. Oh, it's been taken off him by Savic there. He was just a bit too close to his man. Now Niasse. Beaten by Jimenez. Now Savic. Lucas Paqueta. On that left foot. Oh, and just stopped at the last. Turned a little bit too close to his man. Could have got a shot away had he taken that touch a little bit better. And Delete just covering that comfortably there. Delete continually showing that you don't have to be quick if your positioning's on point. That was not the best pass, especially when Aubameyang was in a lot of space. Kolasinac, uncompromising in defence, and that is exactly what we want. Kolasinac again. Aubameyang. Oh, great save. Fantastic save from the Everton goalkeeper there. And now Everton looking to build. Great defending there from Kolasinac, as always. Oh, tried to put Aubameyang through, but couldn't. Half time, it's 0-0. Everton keeping us at bay so far. Not really offering a whole lot from their side of things. As you can see, no shots at all. But keeping us out so far. Great save from their goalkeeper. Keeping things at 0-0. And now Niasse has been taken off, having been pretty much pocketed. Dominic Calvert-Lewin comes on. Aubameyang now. Probably the hardest man in the league to pocket. Oh, what a phenomenal save that is. He got down low, the keeper. That sombrero was red like an absolute book. Corner. Savic positioning himself well. There we go. He was always going to cut that one off, but that pass was equally cut off. And now his man's in space. Oh. What a way to announce yourself that would have been for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Good save from Donnarumma. I mean, well, not even a save. Aubameyang, Paqueta, Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe cuts inside easily. Oh, and what a goal that is from the young star, Kylian Mbappe. And he's capable of those little moments. Often playing a supporting role in this Arsenal team, full of attacking talent, but there are moments where he just turns it on himself and says, you know what, it's my time to shine. And that's exactly what that was there. Turn one way, turn another, took 3 defenders out of the game there, and then just drills that in at the far post. Keeper, no chance. Everton have got a job on to get back in this game. They're giving it a good go here. Oh, and just a little toe kept them away from what seemed like a very dangerous opportunity. And Dembele not having the best of games today, if we're being honest. Cornet tried to take on Kolasinac. He's got the better of him there. Only to be blocked off by Savic, who is having an excellent game in the absence of Paul Pogba. Casemiro. Paqueta. Great pass from Paqueta. Aubameyang. Still Aubameyang. Oh, bobbled through, but bounced off the back of his foot. And he wasn't able to take advantage. Again, good covering from this defence here. They've looked very, very solid. Aubameyang, oh, not quite there. Uh-oh, we could be in trouble here. And if we can force them out wide. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. He's done him again. Paqueta. To Kolasinac. With the whip. Oh. There we go, Kolasinac. Mbappe. Oh, tried to play the big ball over the top there. Hasn't quite got the range for those ones. Great play, Savic. Tried to find Mbappe. Mbappe's run not quite the most helpful, considering the service that he wanted. There we go. Putting an end to that. This defence has just done a fantastic job of making everything Everton have tried really awkward. We could do with another goal though. That's for certain. We're not out of the woods yet by any stretch of the imagination. Lucas Paqueta is also quite tired. Lucas Paqueta has had a good game today. We're going to bring on Belushi just for a little run out. Reece Nelson on for Dembele as well, who didn't have the greatest game today. But out to Bellerin, not the best. Didn't need to rush that. It's all these little decisions that he'll learn from and become a better player. Oh, there we go. Jimenez. Excellent. Mbappe. Delete. Just takes his time there. Bellerin now. There's no real need to charge at this defence, but he has got to let go of the ball a lot quicker than that though. And Cornet, tired, as is Kolasinac. Good cover there from Delete. And we take a 1-0 lead and hold on to it in a very un-Arsenal-like manner. Well, we've had to hold on to, had to grind these out recently. Nice little celebration there between Mbappe and Jimenez. Both very happy to have taken their chances well today. A pretty confident performance from us. Never really in doubt. Confirmation of that result there. Manchester City back to winning ways, as you'd expect against Stoke. Spurs and Liverpool taking points off each other in a 2-2 draw. Chelsea picking up maximum points against Newcastle United with a 3-0 win, which they'll be happy with. That'll improve their goal difference as well. Manchester United dropping points against West Bromwich Albion, who we face next. And Wolverhampton continuing to drop points and draw games now. They looked like a surprise contender early on in the season, but they've fallen off in the last 5 or 6 games. It's unfortunate for them. And we stay top of the table by 2 points. Still looking good with that goal difference, but we're going to need a couple of goals against West Brom. Otherwise, that goal differential is going to get eaten up, because Manchester City and Chelsea are going to score goals. We know this. Whereas West Bromwich Albion still in the relegation zone, but their win takes them off at bottom place and into 18th. But we won't be showing them any mercy in the next game. Oh, we've been offered the job at Chelsea. Interesting. We're not going to take it. They're definitely staying and seeing this season out. We've got decisions to make at the end of the season, but right now we're holding on to this. Right then, we're going to the Hawthorns to take on West Bromwich Albion and see if we can keep our winning streak going. Won our last 4 games, this could be 5. And in this reality, Darren Moore still has his job. Brought West Brom back into the Premier League. It's crazy what he can do and given a chance. As for their team, a pretty decent one actually. Kukoviak playing at centre half. Interesting decision there. He is a good ball winner, so I'm not expecting an easy ride here. Delete is looking tired, and he's going to need a rest at some point. So today, why not? Jimenez played the last game and did a very good job. So I feel like giving him another chance in there. So it'll be Jimenez and Kimpembe who will be playing. It's a pretty good centre-back partnership, to be honest. Rodriguez and Sturridge have got their work cut out. And up top, we've got Mbappe. Yeah, we'll keep Aubameyang. And I think I'm going to go with Nelson. Dembele didn't have a great game last time. And I think it would be a good opportunity to give Reece Nelson a chance to impress. We have also got Routledge. Yeah, I think Dembele actually gets a soft drop, I'll say. I think that's probably the best way to put that. With Berger in there, who is really developing quite well, we must say. In fact, I think Berger should start. Yeah, Berger does start. Let's do this. Here we are at the Emirates. West Brom definitely up for it. The Arsenal boys reminding themselves what's at stake here. Last game before we go into the transfer window. Will we shake this squad up? I don't know. I really don't know, but we are underway. And Nelson rushing again, which he doesn't need to do. He's a good enough player who can take his time. Something he'll learn, but then we can't put it down to inexperience, and Paul Pogba's doing exactly the same thing. Alright, let's calm this down. And again, giving away possession here way too easily against a team who are going to be quite content to sit back. Well done, Bellerin. Reiss Nelson now taking his time there. There we go. That's better football. Berger out to Kolasinac. Kolasinac turns back to Jimenez. Pogba. Bellerin finds Nelson, who can deliver. And a good challenge there, but drops to a West Brom shirt. And now West Brom looking to make something. Kolasinac not giving Burke an easy ride today. There we go. Composed defensive play there from Arsenal. Aubameyang. Oh! We need to get him shooting on that left foot a lot more because he's got it. Forced a very good save out of the keeper there. Pogba now to deliver this. Oh, Harry. Never really favourites for a header. They really want to go down the flank with Burke, and we're not making it easy for them. There we go. Send them into the middle where we're dominant. And Reiss Nelson's struggling in recent games. Pogba, what have you got? He's got a ball into Reiss Nelson. Oh. Kimpembe does well. Harriet. He dwells on the ball a little bit too much. We've got some weaknesses in this team. They need to be addressed. We know that. But a lot of these weaknesses can be coached out. 100%. It's a good batch of players. There's no one that, you know, glaringly needs to be replaced. Oh, now Aubameyang. Oh! What great football that was, by the way. And a brilliant save to keep it level. Berger. Kolasinac. Back out to Harriet, who can have a go from range there, but couldn't quite put enough bend on it. Oh, Aubameyang. Oh, unlucky. Kolasinac. Berger. Pogba. To Bellerin. Pogba. Aubameyang. Oh! Excellent football again from Arsenal. We're absolutely picking this team apart. Just cannot seem to put it in the back of the net right now. Harry claims that in midfield. Aubameyang. To Nelson. He just can't beat Nyom today. Berger again with a brilliant interception. Oh, and Nyom has just really got Reiss Nelson in his pocket. Half time, it's 0-0. We're looking good, but I just can't get the ball in the back of the net right now. Darren Moore's side defending well. Let's keep this going. They brought on Rondon for Rodriguez. Good defending. Now Reiss Nelson. What can he do? To Bellerin. It's a good play from Nelson, by the way. And good bit of defending from West Brom. And now they're on the attack. Let's get this out of here, and we do. And Berger comfortably. Now Mbappe. Oh, brilliant from Mbappe again. That cut inside. We know what he can do with it. Oh. And a brilliant bit of last-ditch defending there from West Bromwich Albion, who at times have hung on by the skin of their teeth. And Aubameyang surely offside there. Unfortunate. Well done, Kolasinac. Well out. But only as far as the West Brom shirt. We get this clear now. Oh, tried to set Nelson through. Bellerin. Aubameyang. Harriet. Still Harriet. West Brom causing us problems here. Bellerin with great pace to get back. Bellerin again, phenomenal. Phenomenal from Bellerin. Now Phillips coming on for Chadley. Let's go, let's go. Oh, come on. Nelson, we are trying our best with you. And I know this is just a bad patch, and you stick with the young players through their bad patches. But this is a results business, mate. Oh, he's having a stinker here. He's, credit to him, he's not shying away. But he's having an awful day at the office. Go on, Mbappe. There you go. Mbappe delivers. Oh, all is not lost. All is not lost there. Mbappe with a fantastic finish. And he's been a willing runner all day. Not a lot's come to him. And he still had a lot to do there. Held off 2 defenders. And calmly put that at the far post. It's brilliant dribbling from Mbappe there. And just open his body out. Myhill, no chance. We need to make some changes here. We've got tired legs on the pitch. Lucas Paqueta comes on. I think should probably bring. Do we bring Icardi on? Nah, I think we bring Routledge on. Give him a chance as well. And maybe Tierney as well. So plenty of fresh legs on. Triple sub. The 77th minute. Routledge is going to make his debut for the squad. Also, Bellerin putting in potentially a man of the match performance here. Probably won't get the plaudits because Mbappe got himself a goal. But Bellerin's definitely been a phenomenal player for us today. Oh, referee. And that's on the edge of the box there, I think. I don't think it's a penalty. It's a yellow card, though, for Hegazi. He's not happy about it. Lucas Paqueta twisting and turning. Oh, that was close to being inside the box. That's right on the edge. I want to see where he's placed this. I think Pogba hits this. Oh, keeper comfortable with that. I think it was always flying over as well. Easy save for Donnarumma. He's not troubled. That goes out to Bellerin. And now Routledge gets his first touch in an Arsenal shirt. But Bellerin. Oh, he's just a little bit too tired there. Now Phillips dealt with again, and there we go. A third 1-0 victory in a row. As we expected, Mbappe getting the plaudits there, but it was that man Bellerin who was key in ensuring that we didn't go behind. And phenomenal performance from him. And there we go. pretty comfortable performance in the end. Probably should have scored more. Didn't. But such is life. Nelson not having the best day of his career, we'll be honest. But we'll put that behind him. And Kylian Mbappe chipping in with the goal again. Aubameyang not scoring is not looking good for his golden boot this year, but the goals have been shared out. And what's more important is that we are halfway champions, as that alert showed us there. Manchester United dropping yet more points, as are Chelsea, as are Tottenham. Liverpool picking up 3 points to the 2-0 win against Stoke. Please tell me Man City dropped points. No, they did not. They beat Everton comfortably, 3-0 there. And Wolves just dropping down, further down the table. I think they're pretty much out of the conversation at this point. And as for the table, it looks like that we're 5 points clear of Chelsea now. And this is in danger of becoming a two-horse race, as Manchester City stay 2 points behind us, and their goal difference catching up even further, as we said it would if we didn't score plenty. But West Brom defended well. They definitely defended well. And what a busy month this has been. What a busy month. And a great month as well. 9 matches, 8 wins, and just that one draw to Manchester United, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. 2-2. Aubameyang with 6 goals. Paqueta also coming in with 6 goals. He's been phenomenal recently. Dembele coming in with 3 as well, but a slight dip of form lately. Aubameyang coming in with the assists. Pogba with 3. Cardi also with 3. Right, let's get through this. We're going to stay as the manager of Arsenal, of course. Team of the month, and we dominate that. Kolasinac, phenomenal left back. Icardi and Mbappe up top. Surprisingly, no Aubameyang in there. And now we get into the transfer window, but I'm not going to do any of that today. That is where we're going to leave it. We've got a lot of contracts to deal with. And Nketiah's back as well. Oof. That's interesting. You got a little bit of transfer, but you've got 20 million to spend. It's not a whole lot. But this is going to be the last chance we have to fortify this team to win the league. I do kind of want to see what Nketiah's looking like now. 73. Not as much development as I would have hoped. And not as much as I would have hoped. But here's another striking option. Could be a lot worse. I really hoped he would have kicked on a bit further by now. He's 22. And I don't know, he hasn't come along as well as the likes of, say, Nelson, who is obviously the same age. Yeah, that is interesting and a little bit disappointing, in all honesty. I think even Joe Willock, yeah, same age, looks a better player. It might be time to say goodbye to Nketiah, to be honest. But that's all for another episode. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here, and until next time, take care and peace.